Okay, Roksliders, as you know, we're always trying to improve our gear and our gear's performance around here. Last year I shot the Total Archery Challenge in Bozeman, Montana, and Josh Boyd, one of the riders on Rokslide, was on my team, and he was shooting the narrow diameter shaft arrows, and I noticed when we got beyond 40 to 50 yards, it was a breezy day, that he was having to account for the wind much less than I was. And we even tested it side by side on a couple targets. Aim at the same place, both of us would shoot. If it was beyond 40 yards, you know, he was anywhere from that much to even that much less wind drift. So I made the commitment for 2016 to look into this kind of arrow. I contacted my pro shop here in Idaho Falls. It's Idaho Archery. Tom Teal owns it. And he reached out to Gold Tip, and they were generous. They sent me a dozen arrows, told me to give them a try. They knew I'd like them, and sure enough, I've been shooting about 45 days. It's the middle of May now. I started back in late March, and the results are noticeable. If you're looking to shoot beyond 40 yards, it seems like in the mountains, especially hunting mule deer, when often you're not stalking them until after 10 o'clock in the morning, you've got the breezes, you've got the thermals, that there is going to be an advantage to shooting an arrow that is bucking the wind a little bit better. And you'll see, this is the Gold Tip Kinetic Pierce compared to the Beam & Hunter. The Beam & Hunter is what I've shot for years. Good arrow, but you're going to see in the videos that I shoot today that narrow diameter, coupled with shooting a vane, I have been shooting feathers for years just because they're forgiving. You're going to see the difference in wind resistance out there. So I'm really happy with them. I'll give you some measurements on them here on the scale, but basically the Pierce is the exact same weight as the Beam & Hunter. The length is a little bit longer, but other than that, we're comparing apples to apples here. I've picked a day about 5 to 10 mile-an-hour winds. We might be getting gusts to 15, and I think you're going to see a noticeable difference on these arrows. Okay, weighing out the Gold Tip Kinetic. Looks like we are at 370 grains. And then the Beam & Hunter, it comes in at 369.5. So it's within a half a grain of the Gold Tip Kinetic. Proof's in the pudding. Here's the Gold Tips. Here's the Beam & Hunters. You can see the Gold Tips were affected less by the wind, and there's a lot of wind right now, 20 mile an hour easy. At 80 yards, I've got a tighter group with these than I do these, and less wind drift. You can see that I'm getting less wind drift with these than I am these. Hands down, these are a good investment if you're shooting in the wind, and I can't think of anywhere in the West that you're not going to be shooting in the wind.